Wow, what a phenomenal first couple of weeks of school we've had here in RISD. I have already been to nearly every one of our campuses, and it's been great to see so many students and staff excited for the start of the new school year. We have welcomed back about 36,400 amazing students and more than 300 new teachers, including 65 who are returning home to RISD. We are so excited they decided to come back and serve in RISD. The first month of classes always comes with so many emotions, from the nervousness of meeting new teachers and reconnecting with classmates to the mental exhaustion that comes with building back our stamina for the school year. Creating a welcoming environment for our students isn't possible without every one of the RISD facilities team. Custodians, grounds crew, child nutrition, Explore, and every other support team works hard to ensure our instructional team can focus on students. And a special shout out to our team working so very hard to keep our air conditioners maintained during the ongoing heat wave. With more than 3,700 pieces of HVAC equipment, there are going to be some breakdowns, and our team has been working around the clock to ensure teaching and learning continues. Thanks for your understanding and patience, and when you see a member of our amazing RISD support staff, please let them know you appreciate their hard work. Every leader, every day. Pretty sure y'all know how much I love and appreciate the entire RISD family. One of my favorite experiences while visiting campuses occurs when I'm walking to the front door and I see all of the amazing welcome back messages written in chalk on the walkways. Arts education matters, and the RISD Fine Arts program was once again recently recognized as one of the best in Texas. I just can't help but smile as I think of all the amazing artists who we have in RISD who love teaching and love supporting students expressing themselves through art. Every message teachers drew for students was an affirmation of who we are as a school district and what we believe in. Every teacher, every day. Now, let's talk about this heat for a second. While we are finishing up just the second week of classes, many RISD students have been on campus for about a month already, practicing and competing in fall sports and activities, and this summer has been a scorcher. The extreme heat has caused us to move the starting time of more than a few scheduled events, and I just want to thank everyone for your patience and consideration. Please continue to read the emails coming from your campus and the district regarding games and other campus activities before heading to the event. The forecast shows a little bit of a reprieve for the last week of August, but it's still going to be excessively hot. Please remember to stay hydrated and, of course, take care of yourself. Despite the heat, RISD's construction partners continue the work of transforming the district's 2 junior highs in Lake Highlands into middle schools, while also renovating and refitting other campuses across the district. This community's continued support of RISD bond packages exemplifies how much you all value public education. Thank you. The middle school transformation that will move 6th graders into middle schools is a years-long process that is going to set RISD students up for continued success for the next 50 years. The construction at Lake Highlands and Forest Meadow Junior Highs is on schedule, and 6th graders in the Lake Highlands learning community will be the first in RISD to attend middle school starting next school year. And just as a reminder, RISD remains committed to including middle school transformation projects for the Berkner, Pierce, and Richardson learning communities as part of the next bond package. Bond 2021 also brought several renovation projects to Pierce High School that are still on schedule to be completed in time for next school year. The construction at Pierce, which opened in 1969, will create new main halls, modernize the cafeteria, improve surveillance, and open spaces for an enhanced learning and teaching environment for both students and staff to enjoy. The construction at Pierce is about 65% complete, with the auditorium renovation still on track to be completed in February. Other projects funded through Bond 2021 include additions and renovations at Mohawk and Brentfield Elementary that have been completed. Other projects completed in time for this school year include a new cosmetology lab at Berkner, 3 new high school baseball fields, and some new teachers' lounges for our hard-working educators. And of course, many of you have likely noticed beautiful new floors at a number of our schools, replacing decades-old materials. Finally, a handful of school buildings received new roofs, timely HVAC systems, and other behind-the-scenes upgrades that allow us to keep teaching and learning at the forefront of our daily work. RISD continues to create spaces for students and staff that allow them to thrive. Every student, every teacher, and every leader, every day. We recently received the preliminary STAR results from spring 2023, and I want to share how RISD plans to use this information as one way to inform the teaching and learning in the district. As a reminder, the state redesigned the STAR tests ahead of the 22-23 school year, and students were exposed to new question types and extended constructed response questions on the new test. The redesign also added cross-curricular passages and evidence-based writing in all levels of the Reading Language Arts test. In short, students experienced a very different testing experience than in the past. While the redesign was intended to match student experiences in the classroom, the new assessment was 100% computer-based. The STAR test is a single assessment on a single day. It does not tell us the full story of a child's progress, though it can be a useful tool to identify year-over-year trends. We know a student's academic progress is more than a single test score. The work of our teachers and students last year is reflected by the growth trends in most areas of the STAR results. While we are not where we want to be or expect to be in every single area, we are very encouraged by our students' overall growth. With a new format, it is likely that different students responded differently to the new question types. When reviewing your students' results, I believe it's important to keep in mind that this was a new testing experience for all Texas Public School students. As a result of all of the changes, it's also important to remember that individual student results of this past year's STAR redesign and results from previous versions of the STAR assessment are just not comparable. There are many differences between the two tests that impacted students' results. Please don't hesitate to contact your student's campus if you need help accessing your student's STAR scores. They're here to help and want to help. We continue to keep the safety and security of our students and staff a priority as we start a new school year. During the first few weeks of school, all students have been learning about the different types of safety protocols and drills we use in RISD. Throughout the year, students will also participate in I Know What to Do days to reinforce and remind them about safety protocols. This year, students will also be introduced to the Crime Stoppers app and website that allows anyone to make anonymous reports regarding school safety, bullying, substance use, and other concerns. Parents may learn more about RISD's safety protocols and what to do if you need to report something or have questions on RISD.org. Thanks for watching this edition of Keeping Tabs, and please remember, I am always here to serve and support you.